Hi guys, so I guess this is it, my secrets video. I've gotten a few requests for it, so might as well. Well, where do I start? Well, when I was 6, I tried to kill myself on Super Bowl Sunday. I saw Dr. Phil's special on bullying and kids trying to kill themselves and succeeding. And for a while, I'd kind of been just, depressed, like as depressed as a 6-year-old can get. I just wasn't up to things, and I almost wanted to die because I felt like life was going to be too hard for me. Like, I wasn't going to be able to handle it. So, 6-year-old me took a knife to her heart and started to push. Nothing hard, just a little tap. Didn't break the skin, didn't even go through my shirt. Just, it was there. And I started to cry. My mom came in and asked what was going on, and I told her. We talked about it for a little while, and I just kind of kept those feelings suppressed. And then I started to pull my hair out when I was anxious or anything. When I was about a year later, and I had this big bald spot all on my head. And yeah, it wasn't bad. It was bad. And then I stopped, which was good. I started biting my fingernails into the point where they bled, because I was so anxious about being around people, and just anxious that people were going to kill me, and anxious, like, that I was going to get kidnapped, or people that would hate me, or because I was always a very self-conscious person. So then I started to scratch myself. Whenever I got really mad at something, I just go at it and scratch up my thighs, my arms, or whatever. And one day I pushed my nail, because I used to have really long nails back then. After I quit biting my nails, I pushed my nail really hard in my arm until when it bled. And when it bled, I felt this really strange release that I hadn't felt before. I felt like all the feelings that were built up in me when I was angry came out. Like I was calm again. So, whenever I was upset, I'd do the nail thing. But when it got to the point where the nail thing didn't work anymore, I broke up an eraser and went at it. So that's where the cutting started. And I've been an actual cutter for about a year, which isn't very long, but, I've had some eating difficulties as well. I either don't eat a lot, or I either eat too much or too little. I've also purged a fair bit in my life. I've been abused by my stepfather for 5 years, verbally and emotionally abused. He verbally, emotionally, and physically abused my mother, and I'm always scared that he's going to hit me. He left 2 years ago for another woman, and because he felt like my mom wasn't carrying the marriage well, so he left. Yeah, he left. That was hard. He looked at me and he's like, "Liz, I promise you I'm never gonna leave." Then he left. Then, my actual dad, an alcoholic father, who I actually named my Tumblr account and my YouTube account after Turtle, because his name's Tim, so Turtle Tim, yeah. Because I always kind of imagined him as a turtle, never quite staying in the same place, always with a hunch on his back kind of thing. Even though he was very much staying in the same place, he was always kind of in between recovery and relapse. So then after that, after my dad left, my actual dad left when I was 6 months old, because things were just getting too hard for him and my mom, so he packed up his bags and left. We kind of were on our own. My mom met my stepdad or whatever, and then so yeah, it hasn't been a smooth road, but it hasn't exactly been a hard road, because there's a lot of other people. Like, yeah, my family has money problems, and I don't really stay in the same place, and I have depression, and I'm on a lot of medication that sedate me, and whatever. My brother's almost died 8 times, right? It doesn't faze me anymore, because I know other people out there have a really tough life, and I'm inspired by them. I'm really inspired to stay strong for them. because I know that if they were given the chance, they'd probably stay strong too. And I really believe that, you know, things are going to work out. I've also met this wonderful, wonderful person, May 1st. And she's listening in on this, so she's like the greatest person that I've ever met. Like, she gives me so much hope to keep going. The reason I'm still here is because of her. I was planning to kill myself on May 1st. I was going to go upstairs and take tons of pills, or take all my antidepressants, and slit my wrists. And we started talking. And she just gave me this kind of hope that people don't give me. That it was beautiful. Like, she's making me laugh. I'm sorry. Okay, so on a serious note, like, even when I'm trying to be serious, she makes me smile. She's so great. She's so beautiful. And she's like, Jenny's the most amazing person I've ever met. She's been through a shit ton. And she's still here fighting for her life. It's incredibly inspiring, and it's the only reason I'm here. And I'm so lucky to call her my girlfriend, because she is the most amazing thing. It's great. And, she is my reason to live now. And, every single one of you that watches this video has a reason to live, okay? There is one out there. If you are living and breathing right now, that is a reason to live, because you can make it through recovery. Because me, Liz, I have faith in you. I have hope in you guys. Because Tumblr's the most amazing place that I've ever found, and it's one of the most inspiring things. It's great. So, guys, stay strong, because life gets better. Have hope. Stay beautiful.